Shalom. This is Shalimar from the Great Millstone Atlanta Camp. Before I get started in this video, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Rakak Radash, double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace, safety, much love, blessings to the elect of Israel. And just want to get into this video, this topic of how Esau been ready. Esau, who is the so-called white man, he been ready to go to war. And I'm not talking about like overseas. I'm talking about here in Babylon the Great, aka United States of America. So Esau ready to roll, man. I was talking to a guy at my job, and it kind of made me want to do a lesson on this. He was telling me how much ammunition the so-called white man be having in his home. And hey, you Negroes, if you go to war with Esau, if you go to war with, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you go to war with Esau with weapons, you will lose. You will lose. That's why we need our power, our heavenly power, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, to protect us from this devil. We need salvation from this devil, because you will lose. Basically, the conversation I had with this guy I work with, he was telling me how a lot of these people, a lot of the so-called white man have thousands of rounds, and it's not like, a few of them. He said it's a lot of them. A guy I used to work with, Esau, he was telling me how he had 20 something guns. He had these rifles and handguns, and he was like a gun freak. And he said he had thousands of rounds of ammunition. So this guy was, this guy was that I worked with, I was talking to, he was like, yeah, man, that's the average so-called white man. He didn't say so-called, but he was like, that's the average white man. He got like, all these guns and thousands of rounds. He said sometimes they have 100,000 rounds, 50,000 rounds of ammunition. Different type of guns. They have a couple of handguns. They have a shotgun. They might have a long range rifle, and then they have like an assault rifle. So they have different type of guns based on what type of fight they in. If they hunting, they're gonna use the long range. If it's just like if they just running in your house, of course they're gonna use assault rifles. And you got the handguns for backup. Once you done already like took down whoever you taking down, and they're pretty much dying, you walk up to them and you hit them with that handgun. That's Esau's. That's how he is. That's why he have all these different weapons. Of course, you're not going to use a 40 caliber or a 9mm, in a damn war, So why do you have it? He gonna use that to go ahead and finish you off. Put one in your head. But hey, it's gonna go down soon. I mean, this devil, he's ready. He's ready to roll. And a couple of days ago with these Trump supporters, whether it was a stage, thing, whether it was a setup or not, Esau just showing how much power he has. He has power to go inside government buildings with guns. Something that you Jakes would never be able to do. You so-called Negroes, you would never be able to do that. You have more holes than you come out looking like a sponge. They've been loaded you up with so much lead. I want to get a few scriptures on this. Of course, second Esdras. I'm gonna start at chapter 16. I'm gonna start at verse 70. It says, "For there shall be in every place and in the next city a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord Yahweh." So this is gonna be, and this is gonna be everywhere. It's gonna be, fighting nonstop. It's gonna just be nonstop fighting until the Lord returns, and this is gonna start real soon. Like, if you don't have the Lord on your side, you done. You done. You know. Verse 71 says, "They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord Yahweh." You know, they gonna be out here destroying you Jakes. Verse 73 says, "Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire." You know, we're going to have to go through hell. We're going to have to go through Jacob's trouble. We're going to be running from this devil, and then the Lord going to put the spirit on certain men to take them down. It talks about that in Ezekiel chapter 25, if I'm not mistaken. You know, Esau, Edom going to go down by the hand of Jacob. And then that's going to continue in the kingdom. You know, the ones that make it to slavery, they're going to be getting their ass kicked every day. And it's well deserved, because you've been a more than perfect devil since you've been on the earth. But it says, verse 74, "Hear, O ye, my beloved, said the Lord Yahweh, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh is your God." So the Lord, he got all back. But hey, we're gonna see some serious shit out here real soon. Because Esau can't wait to unload on you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. He gonna be dropping you like it's nothing. Jeremiah chapter 16. In verse 4, it says, "They shall die of grievous death. They shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth, and they shall be consumed by the sword and by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven and for the beasts of the earth." So when you get laid out by this devil, those that's not following Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, when the so-called white man come down on you, it ain't nobody gonna bury you. It ain't gonna be no funeral or nothing like that. You're just gonna be left there for coyotes and whatever animals are roaming at the time, and those vultures. You're just gonna be meat for for beasts to clean up. So this is what's about to happen. And then it talks about the famine as well. It's gonna be some that escape the sword, and you still gonna get hit with the famine. And then if you escape the famine, you're gonna get hit with a plague. It's gonna be a straight up evil time real soon, and no one is prepared for this. No one's prepared for what's about to happen. Jake ain't prepared. Those of us that's in the truth, we know what's about to happen. But we need the Lord to save us. We can't save ourselves, so we're not even prepared. We just have faith that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to save us from this destruction. Esau Edom, he's prepared to go to war, but he's not prepared for what he has to face. Esau has to face, the 144,000, the saints, different animals that's going to be attacking them, Leviathan, the angels, Yahushua. Esau has a lot to face. These other heathen nations going to be fighting against him. Get some in Ezekiel real quick. Ezekiel chapter 7. And verse 5. It says, "Thus said the Lord Yahweh, an evil and only evil, behold, is come." Hey, that's when the end is going to come. It's going to be nothing but an evil out here. And you're going to get judged. And if your judgment is not salvation, you're gonna get destroyed. If it's not by this devil that you see on the left side of the screen with hella guns and artillery, then it's gonna be the famine, the plague, and if not that, those nuclear missiles gonna hit you when they finally wipe this place clean. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it right there. I like to do these videos, hoping that the right one will run into it to put that fear in you. Because all people need Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Those that think that they got a little shotgun or whatever, and a little pistol and a little AR-15, and man, Esau got something for your ass, man. Like, you're not gonna make it. Esau gonna kill you. He gonna take your food and a little bit of artillery that you got left. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end it, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Rekakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace, safety, much love, and blessings to the elect of Israel. Shalom.